Assalamualaikum guys, how are you all? So today we're gonna be talking about some differences between the AOT anime and the AOT manga. And so sorry for the late video. Actually my phone was broken. That's the reason why I couldn't, you know, make another video. So yeah, this is my new video where I will be talking about differences between AOT manga and anime. So let's begin. So the first difference is that you remember in the season 3 part 1 of Attack on Titan, where Historia is destined to be the queen of Paradis Island. Well, in the manga, Historia thinks she's not fit to be the queen, so Levi picks her up by the neck and chokes her constantly and tells her that she's gonna be the king whether she likes her or not. And he tries to convince her violently, and later Historia just admits that okay, I will be the queen. And in the anime, this scene is not shown. And there was a scene in the anime where Historia punches Levi, and it made no sense, but it does make sense since in the manga, Levi did violently convince Historia to be the queen. So yeah, the next difference is that Annie smiled. Yes, Annie was laughing in the Attack on Titan season 1 anime. When they discovered that Annie is the female Titan, but in the manga, this scene wasn't shown. In fact, the scene never existed in the manga. She just started rampaging and turned into the female Titan and fought her, and that's it. But in the anime, it was extended and it was shown that female Annie was laughing as the female Titan. So yeah, plus I gotta admit, Annie was way more brutal in the anime than the manga. So the next difference is that in the manga of Attack on Titan, when Reiner, Annie, and Bertolt breached the wall of Paradis, they struggled a lot in that, Marcel got eaten by Ymir, and a lot happened back then. So in the manga, and there was a scene that was cut from the anime, and it was in the manga. When Reiner was beat up by Annie, Reiner grabs Annie from the back, and then he starts saying that I'll be with Marcel. Since Annie was kicking him and beating Reiner up because Marcel died because of him. So yeah, and then Reiner grabbed Annie and started saying some violent stuff, and after that Annie transformed into the female Titan, and this scene wasn't shown, that Annie was transformed into the female Titan and was running after the wall, and till then the time ran out and Annie transformed into a human, and then Berthold transformed into the Cross of Titan, and the rest after that what happens. So yeah, this scene was cut from the anime, but it was in the manga. So I think it would have been better if this scene was in the anime. It would have brought a lot more depth. And another difference is, when Eren tells Armin that he destroyed the 80% of the world. After that, in the manga, Armin said that thanks for becoming a mass murderer for our sake, and I won't let this mistake you're making go in vain. And they both hugged afterwards, and the scene fast forwarded to the present. But in the anime, what happens actually is that Armin, picks up Eren by the collar and says, "What have you done? What are you doing?" Like, he gets furious and he is in real agony. And then he says that I'm also to blame for this because I showed you, Eren, that the real world outside exists, and we'll meet in hell again forever, for sure. So yeah, the scene in anime was moreover, regretful, but in the manga, it was more like, Armin just saying thank you for being a mass murderer for our sake. I think the ending in the anime was done way better. It had more depth. So yeah, these are the four differences that AOT manga and anime had. There are a lot more, obviously, but I'm just going on over the most specific ones, the ones I really wanted to highlight. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot, trust me. And yeah, peace. Allah Hafiz.